This video is brought to you by Moomoo. If you want up to $14,000 in free stock as long as you deposit $100 on their platform, you can do so using the link below in the description or pinned comment section. What's going on, everyone? My name is Hootmoney. Today we are going to be talking about a stock that has double the cash, double the tangible book value of their current trading stock price, and they are 20% shorted. All of this on an absolute tiny float of 1.2 million shares. Now, before we get into the video, I ask you guys to drop a like on it because liking the video helps out my channel and all of that stuff. If you guys are new here, you can join hitting that subscribe button down below. And if you guys wanted to join Hootmoney Trade Alerts, it's that first link in the description, first link in the pinned comment section where you can join up with Hootmoney and other VIP members where we bank up. And I'm up 2,000% this year. So with that being said, let's just jump right into it. This is the old balance sheet right here. We've got a new one right here. And as y'all can see, 18 million in cash right now. If we look at total shareholders equity, that's at 22 million. The current market cap for this stock, ENVB, is at $10.47 million. So with all that being said, they have double the shareholders equity as the current market cap, and most of that is in cash right now. Now, what's really weird about their short interest is that this short interest only really came onto the stock once it saw some volume down here. Over here, it was trading at literally $90 per share back in 2021. Not even really like 8 months ago. This was, and it had 4% short interest when it was at $90 per share. You could have shorted this thing and made like 99% on it, and it only had 4% short interest. Right now, at an all-time low, it has 18.49% short interest, while it has literally double the market cap in total equity. The short thesis, once again, makes literally no sense. This is a cash biotech company. They don't have revenue currently. They're operating pre-revenue. I guess short sellers are betting that they're gonna burn their cash before, but at the end of the day, the company could literally just distribute their cash and just say, hey, we're done, guys, and you make 100% on your investment. So because of that, it's opening my eyes to the opportunity. Now, on top of that, the short interest statistics are absolutely incredible. Moving over to Fintel here, you guys can see this morning they reported 0 shares left to short, and then they found a measly 15,000 more. If we scroll down, they are having trouble with locating shares as that borrow rate has been increasing over the past 2 weeks. It's gone from 12% up to 108%, seeing the highest value as of today. And with all that, there was a decent amount of short exempt volume over the past 2 weeks as well. This represents roughly like 7-8% of their total free float, but most of it is just this pure short interest right here. Ortex listed at 264% cost to borrow, 1 day to cover right there. They say it's at 65% utilization. There's still only 15,000 shares. If we're actually looking at this chart, you can see that it's been in a downtrend in short share availability. And honestly, the cost to borrow alone at 264%, that is showing that it is very difficult for them to find shares. If we look at failure to delivers, one thing that I thought was super interesting, and I don't know if it's going to show that there. So let's move down here. But as you guys can see, on July 15th, there was 1.44 million failure to delivers. This exceeds the free float of the company. They failed to deliver more shares, free float of 1.24 million shares right there. 1.4 million failure to delivers. I mean, they literally they naked short. How do they even deliver those shares? Like, how do you deliver more shares than the free float? Like, where are you gonna find the shares from? Your ass? Like, dude, where? How? I mean, this is just fucked. This should never happen in the market ever. All because of greedy short sellers. Literally it. Moving into dilution tracker, as you guys can see, they also report a low float there at 1.37 million shares. The only risk that they say are from the warrants. However, all of the warrants here are out of the money. Most of these warrants are at a pretty high strike price. There's the one for 25, 365 right there, 247, the most recent being at around $8 per share. So at the current share price, there's no risk of being diluted. They also just put into effect a new S3, so it's very unlikely that they're going to have another shelf offering in the near future. This was literally 10 days ago in August, so it is very unlikely that you're going to be diluted. Moving into the technical analysis, you guys can see that there has been very deep red money flow for quite some time on this stock. I mean, clearly it was a $300 stock when it IPO'd, so for it to be at $6.71 right now, yeah, I mean, it's oversold, right? All this red money flow, we're finally back into the green money flow, showing that an uptrend is to be forming. And then if we're just looking at the market cipher, it's doing the general market cipher strategy for an entry point right now, where it goes big blue wave, small blue wave, and that usually leads to some added momentum. So we are looking to get that green dot on the daily chart as well. Looking at the 4-hour chart as well, it looks very similar to that daily chart where we got the big blue wave, smaller blue wave right here. So this could be a great bouncing point for ENVB on the shorter time frame as well. Hourly as well, looking absolutely phenomenal. I mean, this entry price right here at 661, it's at the lower end of this consolidating channel. It's a great entry. And if we're just looking at the money flow, it did red to green money flow. It's back in the green right now. And now it's going to try to get that next momentum wave to the upside. It's coming off of a red dot right here. There have been some intraday shorts. However, they're likely to close, right? Next time we see some buying pressure. There's increased volume today. I like where this thing is heading. I like where it's set up. And most importantly, I like the share price that it's at right now. I think the problem with other stocks like VRAX was literally just the entry. But if we're just looking at ENVB right here, it is chilling in a very nice demand zone. So I do expect some bouncing off of this level. Also, there's no call options here to manipulate. They can only really use shorted shares or short exempts. Failure to delivers, obviously, like you saw right over here. But other than that, they don't have much ammo. If this thing starts going, it's going to really start going. Another thing to pay attention to is that just the other day, it was on every day trader's radar as it jumped up about 150, 200% right there. So again, when ENVB does start bouncing, it does start going, that's when other people will see it on their scanners. Day traders will jump into it as well, and that's when we'll really get some volume. Anyways, that's about it for the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. As always, remember to drop a like on the video if you guys did, and subscribe to the channel if y'all are new. I'm really pumped up about ENVB. I think this one could be the next 200% Hootmoney banger right here. No promises, not financial advice, but I'm really feeling some strong conviction with this one. If you guys wanted to join Hootmoney Trade Alerts, remember, first link in the description down below, first link in the pinned comment section. But with all that being said, that's about it. I'll be seeing you guys next time.